In case you didn't catch my last video, iconic country singer Dierks Bentley rose to fame in the 2000s and started out mostly writing love songs and songs that spoke to the experiences of traveling musicians, with a few of the former pushing boundaries with covert and overt sexual undertones. Welcome back to From Laura's Perspective, and welcome back to my artist analysis of Dierks Bentley. If you saw my last video, which is part one of this two-part video essay, you learned a little bit about how Dierks Bentley emerged in the country music industry and about the lyrical themes and musical styles of his first 4 studio albums. In this video, I'm going to continue telling the story of Bentley's country music career, beginning with his 5th studio album, Up on the Ridge was Bentley's first studio album of the 2010s. Up on the Ridge makes much more use of traditional bluegrass musical stylings than his previous albums, which had a more modern country taste to them. Bentley's goal with this album, as he explained on his website, was that this album won't come as a surprise to my hardcore fans. They've asked me, when are you going to make a bluegrass record? And I was just waiting for the right time. I didn't want this to be Dierks Bentley and Friends or a Dierks Bentley Does Bluegrass kind of album. I wanted each song to have something special about it. And I think many would agree that Up on the Ridge more than met the outcome Bentley was going for. Up on the Ridge was nominated for Album of the Year for the 2010 Country Music Association Awards, for Best Country Album at the 2011 Grammy Awards, and for Album of the Year at the 2011 Academy of Country Music Awards. The album peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100, at number 1 on the Top Bluegrass Albums chart, and at number 2 on the Top Country Albums chart. Up on the Ridge released 2 of its tracks as singles, the first of which was its title track, which Bentley wrote with help from Angelo Petraglia. In this up-tempo bluegrass tune, the narrator encourages his lover to leave the city behind with him for the night. Up on the Ridge peaked at number 21 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, making Up on the Ridge Bentley's first single not to make it into the top 10 since his 2004 single My Last Name. The other Up on the Ridge track released as a single was Draw Me a Map. The song, which Bentley wrote with help from John Randall, is about a man who is having a hard time understanding a woman with whom he wants to rekindle a romantic relationship. Draw Me a Map didn't do much better than Up on the Ridge, with the peak position of number 33 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, making Draw Me a Map Bentley's lowest peaking single of his career until his 2017 single, What the Hell Did I Say?, which peaked at number 40. However, Draw Me a Map did peak at number 8 on the Billboard Bubbling Under Hot 100. In 2012, after the commercial underperformance of Up on That Ridge, Capitol Records Nashville released Bentley's 6th studio album and my personal favorite, Home. Home is similar in both music and lyrics to Feel That Fire, but according to Stephen Thomas Erlewine of AllMusic, Home resonates longer and louder. Home was certified gold by the RIAA and reached number 1 on the Top Country Albums chart. Home's first single released was Am I the Only One? Bentley's goal with this song, and with Home in general, was to come back from the bluegrass stylings of Up on the Ridge and write a fun song about a country party, which strayed away from past lyrical themes of Bentley's of love, heartbreak, and being a traveling musician. Am I the Only One is an up-tempo song about a man who wants to party with his friends, but they're not interested. Some of the names of the friends in the first verse are actually those of Bentley's real-life friends. Am I the Only One is set in the key of A major and uses a basic 3-chord structure. Am I the Only One reached the top of the Hot Country Songs chart and was certified platinum by the RIAA. The next single released off of Home was its title track. The song was written in wake of the January 2011 shooting in Tucson, Arizona, and in its most simple sense is about a sense of being and different viewpoints of America. Home, the song, reached the top of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart and was certified gold by the RIAA. Brett and Jim Beavers once again joined Bentley when it came time to write 5150, the third single released off of Home. The idea to write this song came about while Beavers and Bentley were discussing Van Halen's album 5150, though they ended up changing the pronunciation from 5150 to 5150. In this song, the narrator is trying to get a girl's number, though the number in the title is actually a reference to the 5150 involuntary psychiatric hold in the California Welfare and Institutions Code, since the narrator claims the girl he's talking to is making him crazy or insane. 5150 reached the top of the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, and the single was certified platinum by the RIAA. Home's fourth and final single, Tip It On Back, was the first single that Bentley wrote all by himself. The song is essentially about enjoying beer and cigarettes at a laid-back party or hangout in order to relieve stress or other adverse feelings. Tip It On Back peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Country Airplay chart and was certified gold by the RIAA. Riser, the title of Bentley's 7th studio album, is stylized with its letters in all caps. Riser peaked at number 6 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart, reached the top of the Billboard Top Country Albums chart, and was certified gold by the RIAA. Riser continued with the trend of drinking songs that started on Home, and his father's recent death influenced many of the tracks, even the ones about females. Riser's lead single, Bourbon in Kentucky, was written by Ryan Tyndall, Hillary Lindsey, and Gordy Sampson for Bentley to sing, which he does so with backing vocals from Casey Musgraves, another favorite country singer of mine on whom I plan to do an analysis in the future. Bourbon in Kentucky was Bentley's lowest peaking single on the Billboard Country Airplay chart, which Bentley claims to have seen coming due to the fact that such a dark-toned song was released so early in the summer. What makes the song's tone so dark is that it's about a man whose attempts at drinking bourbon whiskey to cope with a breakup are futile, since the heartbreak is so bad, and the man claims that there's not enough bourbon in Kentucky, hence the title, to accommodate his need for copious alcohol. Riser's second single, I Hold On, is a little more hopeful, if not upbeat and cheery, as it's about Bentley's desire to stay true to what he enjoys and is comfortable with, including his lover, an old truck, and an old guitar, the latter of which are still used by Bentley today. I Hold On reached the top of the Billboard Country Airplay chart, number 3 on the Hot Country Songs chart, and the single was certified double platinum by the RIAA. In my opinion, Riser's third single released, Drunk on a Plane, is Bentley's catchiest song to date, if that title does not belong to 5150. Drunk on a Plane is about a man who is flying to Cancun for a honeymoon trip, for which the engagement was broken off since he couldn't get the tickets refunded, and ends up drinking copious amounts of alcohol on his flight to ease the awkwardness of the situation, which leads him to party with other passengers. Drunk on a Plane peaked at the same positions on the Billboard Country, Airplay, and Hot Country Songs chart respectively as I Hold On, and was certified triple platinum by the RIAA. Riser's fourth single released, Say You Do, was one that Bentley claims he loved from the beginning and simply had to release as a single. In this song, the narrator wants his ex-lover to say that she loves him and that she'll come back for the night, even if those things aren't actually true. I don't know about you, but this kind of reminds me of one of Bentley's early singles, Settle for a Slowdown. Say You Do reached the top of the Billboard Country Airplay chart, peaked at number 5 on the Hot Country Songs chart, and was certified platinum. Riser's fifth and final single was its title track. The song is about the resiliency and strength the narrator claims he will exhibit, which he is explaining to his lover, in the face of all kinds of adversity, particularly financial struggle. For a title single, however, Riser underperformed compared to most of Bentley's content, peaking at number 24 on the Billboard Country Airplay chart, number 26 on the Hot Country Songs chart, and only being certified gold by the RIAA. Bentley's eighth studio album, Black, could almost be considered a concept album, as all tracks are centered around the theme of relationships, and Bentley claims the tracks are all focused on the same narrator dealing with them. At one point, Bentley even confirmed that the album and its title track are a direct reference to Bentley's wife Cassidy's maiden name, though it also has a deeper meaning within both the album's and the song's theme. Black peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart, topped the Top Country Albums chart, and was certified gold by the RIAA. Black's lead single was Somewhere on a Beach. In this song, the narrator and his ex are talking about life after their breakup, and he tells her that he and his new girlfriend are having fun together somewhere on a beach, hence the song's title. Somewhere on a Beach topped both the Billboard Country Airplay chart and the Hot Country Songs chart, and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. Black's second single released, Different for Girls, is sung as a duet with Elle King. Different for Girls won Vocal Event of the Year at the 2016 Country Music Association Awards, was certified double platinum by the RIAA, reached the top of the Billboard Country Airplay chart, and peaked at number 3 on the Hot Country Songs chart. The song, which is sung in the key of E major, is about the differences in the ways men and women deal with heartbreak, which Bentley claims that having 2 daughters was a heavy influence on. Black's third single release was its title track. The song is about the dark, dramatic, heavy feelings associated with a breakup, particularly at nighttime. The single was certified platinum by the RIAA and peaked at number 2 and number 4 on the Billboard Country Airplay chart and the Hot Country Songs chart, respectively. The fourth and final single released off of Black was What the Hell Did I Say? The song saw the return of Bentley's co-writers Josh Keir and Chris Tompkins, who previously helped Bentley out with Drunk on a Plane. However, unlike the highly successful Drunk on a Plane, What the Hell Did I Say underperformed to the point that it was Bentley's lowest charting single of his entire career, peaking at number 46 on the Billboard Country Airplay chart and not receiving any certifications from the RIAA. In the lyrical content, the narrator is on the phone with his ex, who'd said something to her the night before, but because he was so inebriated, he can't quite remember what it was. Bentley's most recent studio album to date is his 2018 album, The Mountain. Simply put, if you take the bluegrass stylings of Up on the Ridge, the rock influence of Black, and mix it together in a blender, you get something similar to the content on The Mountain. This album peaked at number 3 on the Billboard 200 Albums chart. Once again reached number 1 on the Top Country Albums chart and was certified gold by the RIAA. The Mountain's lead single, Woman Amen, was actually inspired by Bentley's wife Cassidy. The song is defined by its bright, ringing guitar sounds and passionate, enthusiastic vocals. Woman Amen was certified platinum by the RIAA, peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, and topped the Country Airplay chart. The Mountain's next single was Burning Man, which Bentley sings with bluegrass duo the Osborne Brothers. Within this duo, T.J. Osborne provides the lead vocals, and John Osborne plays lead guitar. The song, which was written for Bentley to sing by Bobby Pinson and Luke Dick, is about having a complex personality with many contradicting elements. Burning Man peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart and at number 5 on the Country Airplay chart. The single was certified platinum by the RIAA. The Mountain's third and final single was Living. Hence its title, the song's lyrics are essentially about how some days it feels like you're truly living and others you're just surviving or trying to get by. Living was certified platinum by the RIAA, topped the Billboard Country Airplay chart, and peaked at number 6 on the Hot Country Songs chart. Thank you all so much for watching. Dierks Bentley has had quite the musical journey, evolving in musical styles and lyrical themes, honoring and respecting country and bluegrass traditions while picking up on the changes the genre is going through in the 21st century. If you found this video impressive, check out some of my content in the suggestions off to the side or by clicking the links on your screen. Because I have something for everyone on my channel, I promise it's within your best interest to subscribe. But that's not all. You can also follow me on Instagram, which I've provided the link to in the description, or on TikTok at Laura_Youngblood_Tick_Talk. I hope you'll come see me again soon.